Hey everybody, welcome back. We are on episode 5 of our PFF Zoom Reacts. And today we have a special guest. His name is Cam Marshall. You go by Cam or Cameron?
Either one. Typically Cameron, but happy to be on the show. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. We are going to react to this LoveCraft Country teaser for HBO. It's a limited 10-part series. But before that, as all of my guests do, we're going to do a little introduction, and you can see what Cam does for his job and how we know each other. So,
yeah. So Dom and I met going to film school. We were both editors together in Chicago, and now I live in Cincinnati. Own my own film production company called Here and See Productions, and so I working on, a couple of documentaries that I'm hoping to get out and put on Amazon, working on some short films. And, I'm just passionate about telling stories, being a storyteller, and, consuming content and creating great content. So saw this trailer and thought it'd be good to react. Actually one of our friends who went to school with us was part of this,
yeah, that's she was after my time, right?
Yeah, so her name's Miriam, and so she would kill me if I didn't give her a shout out, but she works with Monkey Paw Productions and Jordan Peele and stuff. And so, Peele, I just feel like, for me, Jordan Peele's just been like my favorite person to follow in the film industry right now, because I feel like he is, I don't really like horror stuff. I don't like horror films or content like that, but he makes it in such a real life relatable way where it doesn't feel demonic and scary. It feels more suspenseful and intense.
He's the one that's doing the new Twilight Zone, right?
Yeah, he's did the new Twilight Zone. He's doing this series. He's got Candyman coming out. Most people know him from Get Out, or Us. Just those movies just really, changing a lot of I feel like movie culture right now.
It said it was in the 50s with the Jim Crow era.
Yeah, it's well, I don't want to give it away, but it based off the current climate and culture, I almost wonder if they're gonna have to hold the release, because there was a movie that was supposed to come out recently called The Hunt, where they held the release solely because it was a lot of white people hunting, rich white people hunting poor people. And they thought, based off of the current climate in America, that they were going to get too much backlash. And I wonder if this video is too close, this series is going to be too close to home for August release of police brutality and, just Jim Crow era, if it's just too much right now.
Yeah, it's definitely changing a lot, but I hope for the better. Yeah,
or maybe it's one of those things where it's exactly what we need, to have some content for people to really understand how long and deep this style of conflict goes.
Yeah. Now I've heard of Get Out and Us, and those were his two most popular movies, but I haven't seen them yet. And then this is for HBO, and then again, I don't have HBO, but I know someone who does, so I'm sure I can watch a bunch of stuff that comes out.
Yeah. No, it's HBO. They have a lot of just different style series that I feel are coming out that are getting a lot of hype right now. Even the Justice League with Christopher Nolan, that's picking up a lot of interest right now. Or The Watchmen was one of the best series that they've done in a long time. So I feel HBO's. And then for me, I love Insecure. That's my show. That's my favorite show right now.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just such a different take. They're doing a good job of giving Black directors and artists the chance to create without the Hollywood handcuffs of you got to do it this way to make it accessible to everybody. I feel they're doing a good job of just what stories do you want to tell and how can we support you?
That's good.
Yeah. So I'm excited for this series. To see where it goes.
I'm ready when you are, so I will press play when I count down from 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
I love stories. Heroes go on adventures in other worlds, defy insurmountable odds. Stories are like the living thing.
These timepieces, man, they're always so hard to pull off.
A secret legacy, a birthright.
Oh, I know.
That's been kept from us. LoveCraft Country.
Love that shot.
That place, it's not real.
You sure?
They don't like outsiders at all. I found more than a few stories about travelers being attacked in the surrounding woods.
By what?
Okay, so
I know we were all meant to go through trials and tribulations. But this world is haunting us. It's like the devil.
J.J. Abrams. Oh, I forgot he was a part of this.
The American dream.
Depends on it.
And see, that's what I mean, like, with the police being the bad guys, I don't know if we're ready for something like that, you know?
Right. What?
I like this Inception feel, but like a throwback version.
Yeah. What? I mean, that was had a lot of good shots in there too.
It did a lot. It feels much more highly produced than a lot of HBO shows.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Cinematic value feels really high on this one, and I can't tell who's the real, what's the real villain in this? Is this like some type of town that is under a spell? Like, is this what's going on? There's just so much I want to know that I feel like this trailer teases.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a good one. You know, when we watch trailers or teasers, sometimes they give away a lot, and then other times they can be good. Where they want you to keep thinking what this is going to be about, and it's like horror or what? I mean, it was haunted town or something.
Yeah. No, that's, if you watch Us and Get Out, they're kind of similar. They're like these sci-fi thrillers, but they also have these weird social dynamics between Black and white people in our history that it's almost too real, but at the same time, you're like, oh, that would be horrifying too. If you had to live that out and be in that situation.
Do you think now, like I said, I forgot. I saw that J.J. Abrams was, I didn't know his role in this, but do you think he could be a big asset to this with what he brings?
I wonder, that's what I'm trying to find out. I wonder what is his role on here? I mean, I'm personally a big J.J. Abrams fan, so I feel like anything that he's attached to would only add value to it. I feel like that, you got a good cast, it seems like, with some actors and actresses I like, and you got the Peele factor producing it and J.J. Abrams, so it looks like there's a variety of directors, probably because it's a series.
Yes, yeah.
Different directors that I see listed, but yeah, I mean, he doesn't miss a lot, I feel like.
Most of his stuff, it's kind of like the mystery and the sci-fi stuff.
I feel like he did a great job on The Force Awakens on his Star Wars episode.
Yeah.
We're happy with that.
You said this, did it say when this comes out, or you mentioned it comes out in August?
Yeah, it's supposed to debut in August. I haven't seen it says it's gonna be delayed because of filming or COVID or anything. So I imagine they're still on track to release in August.
Nice. Again, this was a pretty good teaser I've seen in a while. It had pretty good special effects and graphics and really good shots to make you intrigued and interested.
Yeah, I feel like this trailer, because it's the second teaser, that they didn't do as much of storytelling. They didn't introduce you as much. It was much more of epic shot,
yeah.
And then this little plot twist, or just little something to jump out and scare you to get you excited. It felt much more like a teaser than the first trailer did. Trailer one was much more setting the stage, I feel like.
Yeah. The ending shot with that building, was that a church or kind of like a town hall building, kind of like imploding?
I assumed it was like a mansion. It looked like one of those like.
Oh it's like a big castle.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's kind of at least that's what I thought it was. Like one of those.
I pull up a shot here. It's like it's just like a big like sinkhole thing.
And it's like, I wonder if it's really imploding or if it's like all in their mind.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of this stuff happening. It's like, you can't tell if it's real or not. Like, are they envisioning this, or is this like really falling apart, really happening? And like, even like the white people surrounding them and like some of the gunshots, and then like, then like the next scene they're not there. It's like, it's very hard to know like what is actually happening versus what is like fear.
Yeah, it's very like dreamlike here.
Yeah, because there's like one scene where there's like a girl who looked like she's about to kill someone like in her bed, and then all of a sudden the next shot she wasn't there. Like she's getting pulled out of bed and then she was gone. Or then there's like the Exorcist style shot where the girl she gets the ceiling, and so part of me is like, I don't know, Jordan. Like how far are we going with this? So.
Like you said, I mean, it's probably going to relate to a lot of stuff right now. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I like time era pieces and seeing how they can pull off all that. It being now like how they get all the props and I have to get all these old cars and all the clothes and everything. I like those types of pieces.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting too, because like a lot of times we think of sci-fi, we think of like, different worlds and planets, but when we see like history pieces of like, racism and, Jim Crow, we don't think like action suspense. We think like dramatic, different style movies. So it's interesting that the clash of styles, like you're taking this historic piece of like Jim Crow racism that already has so much tension in it, and then you're throwing on the sci-fi feel of like, oh, there's like some voodoo going on here too. This isn't just like your normal like gumbo happening. Like this is like a mixture of things going together. So I'm interested to see how it comes together.
So that was our take for the LoveCraft Country coming out to HBO this fall. And once again, we give a big shout out to Cam for joining us today. Maybe we can do this again sometime, just keep an eye out for more stuff to come. And it could be trailers or any type of video that, catches your eye. And down the road, I hope to have a bunch of more people. It's just been people from our college, but I'm trying to get anyone and everyone on here. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Dom, thanks for having me. It's great going to school together. It's great seeing the work you're doing now. So, hope this takes off and look forward to seeing you do more trailers, man.
Yeah, you take care. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel below. We appreciate it. Lots of new and exciting content to be released soon. And we look forward to seeing you all once again. Thank you.